Meeting to order. This is the Commissioner's regular business meeting, Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. There's no changes to the consent agenda. Would you all rise and do the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. Any public comment? You might want to do public comment?
Yes.
You can do this now or at the end if you want.
Whichever way you want.
It's up to you. You can go ahead.
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
My thing is, at the beginning of the year, you had the prosecuting attorney's office with a new ordinance that you were working on for the wrecking facilities in the valley. And then it was brought in again, I think it was Aprilish, then to look at it again, and stuff needed worked on more, you felt. I have not seen anything about it being done for this year, and now we're in December.
I'll answer that. I kind of took that over just about, I'm helping the chairman out with reviewing that. I reached out to DEQ last week. I had a meeting with DEQ. They have a new regional waste manager from Coeur d'Alene. I met with him, with Andy Helke, and they're going to help review it when we do get a final draft. And we're talking about the same area that we discussed, the area out there in Wallace. So,
Well, it's the whole, you were redoing an ordinance for the
Yes.
whole.
It will affect the whole county.
it'll affect
Yes,
the whole county.
yes.
So I'm looking at
So
that.
what is this chairman? Who's this chairman? With that?
Dave Dose.
Okay,
Chairman Dose was going to do it with our prosecutor's office, and so I'm helping him out.
okay.
So we're going to hopefully get that done before the spring. Get that in the motion.
They get their license January 1,
January 1.
and they've had pretty much the whole year to have
I
an ordinance
understand that.
to have at least some of it done before the end of this.
I understand that. That's why I stepped in to help out so that we can get it done sooner. They've had a lot on their plate, so I came in and I'm going to help out.
Who's had a lot on their plate?
The whole county has, so
Okay.
we've had a lot of stuff going on. So
Well,
that's why
it was very vague, so
Yeah.
I wanted to
exactly.
clarification.
So
Okay.
we'll have something. I'm working on that as we speak.
My turn? Yes, yesterday I brought up about the locked door. You guys already know about it. The next thing I want to bring up is executive session for that meeting. Granted, I don't know what all happened in that meeting, but he came out and accepted a resignation letter, and he talked about what you're going to do with his contract for not finished, for moving fees, more or less. What does that have to do with consider evaluation? Nothing. Dismissal or discipline of an employee? Nothing. He wasn't dismissed, he resigned. Hear complaints? Has nothing to do with complaints if he's not fulfilling his contract. Brought against a public employee or staff member or individual agent. You guys sitting in the meetings, you guys just had ICRIM, and I believe one county employee actually presented this at ICRIM. And I could be wrong, you guys sat in the meeting, but what you came out with was not executive session stuff. It does not fall under anything in Idaho Code 74206 1B.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to legal about that, see if they want to hear that. It may fall under, it's up to legal. It may fall under communicate with legal for legal ramifications, or, if we were going to get into litigation. That may be that part of it. So
There were some
we
issues
may
that-
want to cure that if that's legal's decision, if they feel that that's what we need to do.
Well, and I'll shut up after this. Problem lies is that's a code that you went into executive session.
Yep.
Whether it goes under legal or not, that has to be changed and to me, unless you discussed it with Mr. Sargent on which way he wants to do it, how can you claim there could be a lawsuit?
I don't know if I don't know if we've discussed it with Mr. Sargent. Either way,
Right.
gave him an option.
All right, I'll go to the next one when you guys are done.
Okay. All right, any more questions?
Yeah, fix the tile,
Fix the tile?
cutting down more than the last time I was there.
Okay. All right. We'll go
Well, I'm not
on.
gonna sit there.
Okay, old business, consideration and decision of minutes of the week of November 20th through November 23rd. Have you reviewed those?
I did this morning.
You do a motion?
I'll motion to accept the minutes.
Okay, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, on to new business. We have beer and wine license. We have 4 of them. Cuddy Shack LLC, Parks Market LLC, Maze Market LLC, Mullen Trail Gas and Grocery, this we have 6. WN Inc. and Pinehurst Golf Course. Can you do those?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Just we reviewed Shoshone County payables.
Yes, we have.
We have no homeowners cancellations. Okay.
Oh, I'll move to accept the consent agenda.
Okay, that's ready. Okay. I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the consent agenda passes. Okay, now back to public comment.
Yes. One thing to, just so you guys know, when you do complaints, you send them in to the prosecutor or to you guys. Evidently, it's too much work to hit the button and say you received it, so I have to do a paper copy to prove that I even turned it in.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's too much work to hit a button and say you received the complaint. Last thing is, you know, I trying to file, and I said it yesterday, or the other day, and I do appreciate the clerk handed out paperwork. When you guys first started, it was people brought stuff to you, the public got to be able to get the paper, so you could actually follow the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And that has gone by the wayside. You seen it yesterday, and how would you guys follow a meeting if you didn't have the numbers in front of you? If I'm gonna put my time into coming to these, why should I have to do a public records request after the meeting, which I didn't
Yes.
have to, but I couldn't follow any of the numbers you guys were talking.
Okay.
It would be nice if you guys would go back and start handing out the papers you guys get, so the public can follow what's going on in the meeting.
Okay.
Thank you.
We can request that when they come in, that they have public copies, if we can do that. Okay. All right, is that any more public comment? Any other discussion?
No.
Okay. We're adjourned.
Thank you.